Everybody.
Good morning, sir.
So, what is today's date?
2083
21st. 21st of Baishakh 2083. Monday, right? Actually, this presentation work should be done yesterday, but due to some technical problem, we are doing it, right? So, every Sunday there will be presentation. Students, they have already prepared their slides. They have to practice, come and present. And for presentation, there will be always two students. One main hero, another side hero. Or both main heroes also. Understood or not? Okay. So, in this academic year, this is the first presentation. For that, let's welcome on the stage Pawan Kumar Yadav and our next student Jenish Basnet. So they are going to present on the topic scientific learning. Now your turn. Okay. Please start.
Namaskar and warm good morning to you all. Today me and my friend Jenish are going to present the slide on the topic scientific learning. In this topic, we are first going to discuss about scientific learning.
Contents you can talk with the contents. Yeah.
In this slide, we are going to explain about scientific learning, process of scientific learning, roles of experiments in science, fields of science, basic safety rules of laboratory, scientific measurements, scientific notations, metric prefix, importance of list count, importance of average. First of all, we are going to discuss about scientific learning. Scientific learning is the process of understanding the natural and physical world through observing, experimentation and analysis. First of all, we should understand what is scientific learning. It is the process of understanding the natural phenomena through observation, experiments and analysis. Scientific learning is best understood through practical applications. When we do practical application, we can understand scientific learning in a best way. Scientific learning process. In this process, the first step, we should ask a question. Then we should do background research. Then we should construct our hypothesis to form a logical answers. We should test that hypothesis through experiments. If the procedure is working, then we should draw conclusions. If the procedure is incorrect, then we should construct another hypothesis that answer the questions. Then we should find the conclusion and communicate results with our friends. Rules of experiments in science. Experiments are essential for scientific learning. They allow us to test ideas, refine theories, and build evidence-based knowledge. And repeating experiments improve accuracy, reliability, and understandings of natural phenomena. Experiments are essential for scientific learning. It helps us to prove hypotheses. It helps us to test our ideas, form new hypotheses, build evidence-based knowledge. Through hypothesis, we can test through experiments, we can test hypotheses, collect and analyze data, solve real-world problems using systematic methods. Fields of science. There are many fields of science like biology, physics, chemistry, earth science, environmental science, astronomy, in which we read different kinds of subjects. Basic safety rules whenever working in lab. When we are working in lab, we should follow these basic rules to be safe from hazardous accidents. The rules are We should always wear an apron to protect our clothes and skin. We should store chemical and apparatus in their assigned cabinets, not on the floor. We should not bring fruits or drinking in laboratory while we are doing experiments. We should avoid touching, smelling, or tasting any chemicals because it harms our body. Scientific measurement. Physical deals with scientific Physical deal with study of nature phenomena. To approach the subject quantitatively, it is essential to make its measurement. A physical quantity that can be measured is called scientific measurement. It consists of a magnitude and a unit. The measurement of unknown quantity can be done by comparing it with a standard quantity of the same kind. Scientific notation. Scientific notation simplifies the representation of small numbers by expressing them as power of 10. It is also sometimes called exponential notation. For example, the size of a bacteria is 0.0000005 meter, and the average size of a virus is 0.0000001 meter. Both are very small numbers. We can represent it in the form of twin form of in the power of 10. Now I'd like to call my friend Jenish for the next presentation.
Meter prefix is an easy way of expressing multiples, large unit, and the sub multiples, submits of any defined unit. This prefix can be applied to any fundamental metric unit such as a metric for distance, gram for mass, and liter for volume of liquids, and so on. The importance of least count. The least count of any instrument is the smallest measurement which can be accurately taken from that particular instrument. Some other example of least count are spring balance and meter scale.
Explain. Look at your pen and explain.
Uh,
Look at this side and say, you read down.
Least count is a smallest measurement of thing, and some example of least count are meter scale and spring balance. And the important and use of average in measurement. An average is defined as a single value that represents the interior group. It is calculated by adding all the values in a series and dividing the total by the number of items. Use of average. Average value gives a clear picture about the field under the study for guidance and the necessary conclusion. It gives a concise description of the performance of the group as a whole.
Explain now.
An average
Explain it.
An average is defined as a single value that represents that interior group by calculating, dividing or adding. Thank you. Have a nice day.
So this is your first presentation. That's why it was not so much effective one. Next time onwards, you have to make it more effective one. So please go to your seat. You need to practice. You have to read. First, go through the slides and go through the book's contents and explain. It helps to develop your confidence. Main thing is that. Understood or not? What happened? So next week, coming week, there is presentation of second chapter by roll number 2. Which roll number 2? Nishan Bhatter and roll number 21. Premjal Acharya. Premjal Acharya, you prepare the slide. You know Premjal Acharya? Why Acharya is saying? She's confused. So prepare the slide and send it in the same email address and be prepared. So you, in that slide there will be less thing, but you have to explain more. You must write. It helps to develop your self-confidence. Okay, so thank you very much, Pawan Kumar Yadav and Jenish Basnet.